What's at stake Sunday night? Eagles and Cowboys. You're going to see it, and I'm sure game day morning will have who needs it more, who wants it more, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Eagles have just lost, and if they want to get this 1 seed, they got to win this. They have to win it. They got to stay in front of the San Francisco 49ers as long as they possibly can. They got to get that 11th win. They got to do it. If they want to be the 1 seed and they don't want to leave Philadelphia and they want to prove to everybody that the ups and the downs that they wound up having ups against Kansas City, against Buffalo, and then finally the roof caved in against San Francisco. They want to prove that they are that team. They win this football game and they tell the Cowboys, you are not the winners of the NFC East and you don't have a 1 seed. It's us that have the best chance at that and stay in front of the San Francisco 49ers, who have mostly winnable games in front of them, with the exception of the Ravens coming into San Francisco, into Santa Clara, to wrap up the Christmas night triple header. And the Eagles have that ability to go into Dallas. Last year, don't forget, Jalen Hurts missed this game. It was Gardner Minshew was thrown all over the yard. And I remember Michael Irvin and I and the rest of the game day crew, we were watching that game in the basement of Acrisure, getting ready to call Steelers and Raiders on Christmas Eve night. We were watching that game, and Irv was, to use a Jerry Jones phrase, nervous as a cat. And he was just couldn't believe that Gardner Minshew was carving up the Cowboys. And obviously we all know, the Cowboys eventually prevailed, but it still wasn't enough for them to overtake an Eagles team last year that seemed to be the best in the NFC and then proved it and damn near won the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. And they need to sort of channel that. As for Dallas, exactly the way I just described for Philadelphia, they need this one. They need this one because if they want to win the division and have a shot at the 1 seed, they have to have it. They can't fall any further behind San Francisco. They can't. Right now, they've got the same record as San Francisco, and that's not good enough for them because San Francisco already beaten them. And if they don't want to go to San Francisco and they don't want to go to Philadelphia again, win this game, because in this day and age where home field advantage doesn't seem to be very much anymore, and in this building where the Cowboys never seem to have a home field advantage ever since opening it up in this cavernous Jones Mahal, where enough of the fans of the other teams coming in Dallas would be able to get enough tickets in there to make enough noise, and there wasn't enough noise from the Dallas Cowboys fans because it was this cavernous spot, and that they would have trouble punching down on opponents that they should punch down on and punch out. Those days are over. They have won 14 straight football games in this building. They have a serious home field advantage. Yeah. And if they win this game at home, 15 straight wins, and they have the ability to win this division. They would have the ability to win this division. They would match the number of wins as the Philadelphia Eagles. They have tough games at Buffalo, at Miami, home for Detroit. So there's a very difficult crucible coming up next and a gauntlet coming up next. Get this win in your win column and have the ability to win this division and have this 1 seed. Because if you lose this game, you have now lost to the Niners and gotten swept by the Eagles. The 1 seed is gone. And the division is gone. And you will have to be the 5 seed going into the NFC South champ. We saw that last year. Understand you do that. And then you're going to have to go visit Philadelphia. You're going to have to go visit San Francisco. Again, even if you get through Detroit for an NFC championship game. Man, do they have to have this one. That is what is at stake on Sunday Night Football on NBC. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.